Hey everybody, welcome back to another JBoz gaming video. This is your host JBoz, and I'm here with another rant. So let's get into it. So as you can tell by the video thumbnail, this video is about only playing World of Tanks console for fun. So this is a statement, feedback that I get quite often in various situations. So let me start by first saying, nowhere, I hope, in any of my videos do I say that I don't think you should have fun playing World of Tanks console. In fact, I think I say quite the opposite. I feel like if the things that I give you, or the strategies, the tips, or information is either not helpful or just not fun for you, you don't need to follow them. It's completely optional for you to take what you want and to leave what you don't. And I think I've been pretty clear about that. But let me dive into this rant a little bit, and we'll see where it all shakes out. So, first, we all play games for fun. And yes, World of Tanks console is just a game. Period. Full stop. Now, with that being said, there's much to be qualified, or at least defined, around this very simple and apparently popular statement. Let's start with the word fun. Fun means different things to different people. And what's fun for one person may not be fun for another. So the word fun is relative to your perspective of what's fun for you. Thus, when we or you say, right, I only play World of Tanks for fun, you assume that someone else will understand what you mean by the word fun, which most probably will not be the case. Thus, your attempt at maybe a productive communication will basically have failed. You will be left thinking, doesn't this idiot understand fun? All the while, you're the fool that is small-minded to have made that assumption in the first place. That's why I'm here to help. You should say instead, or you can replace this statement with one of the following options. And they're in no particular order, and you certainly can pick any one of these to use in place of saying, I only play World of Tanks for fun. So you pick which one you most relate with. Here we go. The first one. I don't understand MRTS games. Now, if you don't know what that means, I'll define it a little bit later. The next option. I don't understand the purpose of this game. Maybe you can use the third option. I don't play this game as intended by the video game developer. Or maybe you can use this next option. I'm a troll here, just trying to spread frustration and hate. Or maybe you can use this instead. I'm not a very confident person, and I don't like it when people talk to me about this game. Okay? Or maybe you can replace it with, I don't want to talk to you. Okay? How about this one? I'm not very good at this game, and it's a little embarrassing, and I don't like that you're judging me for lack of knowledge or skill. Okay? Maybe that would be a good one for you. Or you can replace it with this one. Sorry, sometimes I just mess around and know that I impact others, but I'm a selfish person and I'm self-minded. Or, I was just joking with friends and know that this impacts others, but again, self-minded and a selfish person, so it is what it is. Could be another one that you replace. I just play for fun. Or, you can try this one. I was trying something different or new. Maybe that one would work. Or how about, I don't play World of Tanks to inflate or impress people with individual stats. Okay. But this one, I have my own strategy, and I'm not willing to learn someone else's strategy, even if it's better than my own. I just don't want to hear it. Okay. How about replacing, I only play tanks for fun with this one. I really like the ability to shoot tanks, but since there's not a single player version of this game, and I'm so selfish that I don't mind running a multiplayer game for others. Maybe you could try that instead. A little bit wordy, but okay. How about this one? And if it does apply to you, please feel free to use it. I'm a retard, and you have to put up with anything that I do because the internet gives me this power that I can abuse. Yeah, that might apply. Yeah, your option. And then here's another option. Defining winning. Well, no. How I would phrase this is, I define winning differently than you. Because when I was growing up, everyone got a trophy. Maybe you can use that instead of, I play World of Tanks for fun. I say these in jest, but maybe this is what people are meaning when they do say, I play World of Tanks for fun. Again, I'm left to guess. But let's dive into this. Let's be clear about what type of game World of Tanks console is. World of Tanks console is an online, that means internet game. It's a multiplayer, real-time strategy game, which, if we take those first initials, multiplayer, real-time strategy, that is MRTS. Multiplayer, real-time strategy. This is a commonly known genre or category of video games. And this game happens to be played on the consoles, whether it's Xbox or PlayStation. A couple of obvious things that I have to point out here and stress for those that are a little slower than the rest of us is, what is multiplayer? Multiplayer means that others play the game with or alongside you. This isn't massive multiplayer because it's very limited to the number of people that you're playing with or alongside. In World of Tanks console's case, it's generally no more than 30 people. It's 15 on 15 as they defined on their website. Right? Now, it can be less, of course. But that's why it's still multiplayer, because there's others playing along and with you. Real time means that you aren't taking turns, that you take actions and make decisions all at the same time with other players, right? Strategy means that there is a purpose to the game, and the strategy is the process of trying to figure out the fastest way to achieve that purpose. Players can have different strategies, but the purpose is the same. With that being said, what is the purpose of World of Tanks console? Well, the purpose is quite simple. And at its root, it is simply win the World of Tanks console match or battle, however you refer to it. I refer to match. Some people say battle. It's okay. This purpose is pretty obvious, but some people struggle with identifying what it is, and so I'm simply stating it here for them. How do we know this is the purpose? Well, the official website and console game description tell us this. In the description, and I actually will read it to you, the description as it states on worldoftanks.com as well as the console game description are the exact same. And it just says, description, World of Tanks is a global online multiplayer free game dedicated to tank warfare in the mid-20th century. Custom built for Xbox or PlayStation, World of Tanks features realistic vehicles and environments, enabling players to command history's most powerful tanks and experience combat on the console like never before. They list a few features. The first feature they list is strategic. Fast-paced. 15 versus 15 online action. That's the first feature. The next feature is over 700 authentic tanks to choose from among 12 nations, a battle across a variety of environments with varying terrain and weather effects, built in support of Xbox, or built in support of your console's boundaries, pushing your console's boundaries graphically. And then regular updates are offered with new content and frequent special events, right? So that's generally the description of World of Tanks as the game developer has defined it. Again, multiplayer, strategic, real time. So there you have it. Now, for additional support of how we know this is the purpose of World of Tanks console, winners and losers are clearly identified on the scoreboard at the end of each match or battle, if you refer to it as a battle, right? You have a winning side and a losing side. It's there for everyone to see. And even going beyond that, less experience and silver are rewarded to the losers than is rewarded to the winners. Actually, much less. So winners are rewarded for winning, and losers don't get as much because they lost. Now, technically, I think they should move to a system where if you don't win, you don't get anything. But they didn't want to do that, and that's fine. Because you can assume that people have made some progress, even in losing, right? And sometimes it's not your fault that your team lost. Doesn't matter. It's winning or losing. So, also since the rest of the extended content in the game, beyond a single match or battle, is focused around experience and the amount of experience, the amount of silver, it is certainly obvious that you need to win, again, keyword, more than you lose to rapidly progress through or unlock extended game content, i.e., in order to unlock or research the next tank, you win more, you get experience faster, therefore you unlock that tank faster, you research that tank faster, you get more silver, you can buy that tank quicker than the people that lose more games. End of story. It's that simple. And it's prevalent throughout World of Tanks that is the purpose of the game, to win or lose your match. Nowhere in the description of this game is the use of the word fun. And if you think about it, why would they use fun? Because they would have to qualify what they mean by fun. It is different to different people. If you find the purpose of this game to be fun, then the game will be fun for you. If you don't like the purpose of the game, then the game might not be fun for you. Okay. People that don't like the purpose of the game or don't find the purpose of the game fun can and do still play this game. But they try to create a new purpose for themselves that makes it fun for them. And let me be clear. Let me be crystal clear. This results in frustrating and angering others that are in alignment with the purpose of the game. And I don't know how to be any more clearer than I can in this the way that I'm going to word this. This is wrong. Period. End of story. Don't care that you disagree with me. It is wrong. Here's an analogy for you. If I was playing jump rope with two other people and I got bored twirling the rope clockwise, as I always do, with the other person and allowing the third person to jump the rope, but I decide, you know what, I'm going to go in a counterclockwise rotation. What do you think would happen? Thoughts? Well, I hope you said that the other two people would probably be frustrated or get frustrated at you if you kept doing it, right? Because just because I decided to change the purpose of the game, i.e. trying to trip the jumper of the rope. I thought that would be fun. It's a new game. Now, this may equal fun for me, but probably doesn't equal fun for the other two. I'm not saying that the jumper might not laugh and the other person might not laugh and they might have a giggle at it. But if you just kept doing it, at a certain point, they're going to look at you like, okay, are you going to stop horsing around, or are we going to jump rope, right? I've also gotten feedback from others from around World of Tanks console that they aren't either worried, focused, or trying to win. They don't like winning, but just are trying to have fun. So it's a different way of saying I just play World of Tanks for fun. And again, I want to directly address this as straightforward and as clear as possible. This is not okay, and it is wrong. And you should move on to another game. Period. It is my opinion, but it is within and the right of many people that play and are part of the World of Tanks console community to have that opinion and to enforce it upon those people that don't. In any way that we can conceivably do this in a fair way and know that that's truly their aim or objective. So let me summarize where I stand. I couldn't have been more clear. I'm all for you having fun as you define it, as long as that fun includes trying to win the match, as is in line with the actual purpose of the game. I'm for you leaving the game and the community if you don't align with the purpose of the game, because you're just tripping other players who are aligned to the purpose of the game. You are toxic to the community and to the game, and I would recommend that you find a game that with a purpose that aligns with your definition of fun. I think we should all be able to have fun and play the games we enjoy, but I do think we should play them with the purpose that they were with the purpose that was created in mind when they created the game. Or if we had a voice as a community, Wargaming at some point could say, well, I hear the community and they say they want us to change the purpose of the game, so they have every right as the developer of the game to do that. But they have not done that and has shown no signs of doing that. So, I would strongly encourage you to find another game to play. This is not your game. So let me know what you think, guys. Comments, questions, concerns are always welcome. As always, good luck and happy tanking. We'll see you in the next one.